Okay, I think I'm live now, so I'll wait a second till I see the number go up. Let's see, we've already got a couple people, I think. 3 likes already, and it's been 18 seconds. 6 likes. You are fast. Hello, Psych, Harry Potter channel, VIDR games, Blake's Reptiles, Tristan, Chico, Psych again, Tubby Tab McJefferson, Jude, Turtles Are Life. Well, that's a lot of people. 34 people, and it's been 46 seconds. So, hold on. We're gonna lose our guest. Okay, so, well, firstly, it's been raining a bunch, as you might know. This is usually super dry, but everything is just muddy and gross. 39 people. That was fast. 40 people. Okay. The pressure's on. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I'm outdistancing usual spots. I put some tin over here. I guess I can check it. I don't know if you can see me or what, but... okay, so firstly, turtle update on the river cooter. I meant to do this earlier, but I never really got a chance to. Firstly, I'll show you someone in this video. He's hanging out in there. We'll get to him to a second, but unfortunately, it's... Whoop, hold on, I almost lost the turtle. Let me find a place for him. He's gonna sit in a cup holder for a second. Hopefully he doesn't kill me. Oop, there's a fly. Okay. So unfortunately the river cooter, I don't know what happened, because you guys saw it. It had the back legs that weren't working. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go to a pretty recent video. I think it was like 2 or 3 videos ago. 50 people here, wow. But I guess there was some sort of internal issue with it that we just couldn't physically see, because it was, I think, the 4th night and the 3rd day, all of a sudden, I went to find the river cooter and it was just not moving. So it was weird, but apparently, well, not apparently, but the river cooter did unfortunately die a few days in. Again, I have no idea what actually happened. My best guess is maybe something internally was torn, or because it was completely fine for a few days. Like, if it was internal bleeding or something, I would have expected it to happen way sooner. But yeah, it seemed completely fine physically. It didn't appear to be in any pain the whole time, but unfortunately, the river cooter didn't make it. But I guess that's what happens with animals sometimes, so. However, we have another turtle, and I'll probably talk about that in another video so other people can see. But this right here, if we can get it focused up. I'm kind of ignoring chat, sorry about that. This is a juvenile common snapping turtle on the same road that the river cooter was actually on, about 100 feet up. So it was super weird, because this common snapper was, like, I don't know, there's been so many turtles this exact same size. So it is a hatchling, probably a few days to, I don't know, I'm guessing a few days old, because it's the exact same scenario with the river cooter. It was from that same pond and everything. A few days later, it went up to the road to cross it. But this guy, I just happened to see him. He blended in really well. I think it's a he. I'm pretty sure they have the long tails. His tail is half the body length. But it was weird. Let's see. What's a river cooter? A river cooter is a type of semi-aquatic turtle in North Carolina and a few other locations. Would you stop moving? So, well, luckily all of his legs are working, unlike the river cooter. And I actually, when I found him, he was like frozen. His head was up in that little defensive snapping turtle pose. Where are you going? Making this difficult. I don't know when they start biting, but even if he bit, I'm sure it wouldn't do anything. What was I gonna say? I keep forgetting what I'm gonna say. It's hard to film this at the same time. Okay, here, let's let him walk around in the mud. I'm sure he'll enjoy that. But yeah, same deal with him. I don't know, at this point I'm just like, I don't assume if they're dead or alive. I just take the turtle, give him some water and see what happens. But I was right next to a little tiny stream, so I stuck him in the stream, and all of a sudden he started moving. And he's making his way across. I don't know how the quality is. But yeah, he seems completely fine, which is kind of surprising. He was like almost across the road. He was pretty close. But the reason I took him and moved him like right then is I thought it was dead. But he's not dead yet, so it's kind of aggravating seeing all these different turtles and all these different stages, not stages, but different well-beings, I don't know what to call it. 51 people still. But I'm gonna be at a festival in less than a month, so I'll probably at least keep him. Bring him to that festival, show people a cute little turtle, and then we'll see after that. But this is, I'm trying to think, the second or third snapping turtle I found, like, ever in the state. He's very active though, he's looking good. This is the only one I saw on the road. There weren't any killed ones on the road, but I'm guessing if there were any, they would have been washed off from all the rain. But it's super clear now. Well, not clear, but not raining. Let me try and read chat and keep an eye on him at the same time. Let's see. Let me scroll up a bit. Sorry for being quiet. They don't bite if they learn you're not a threat. Yeah, that's the case with a lot of reptiles. Yeah, it is a common snapper. They look so prehistoric. Like, you probably can't see the details on my phone, but the shell is just so, like, spiky and rigid. It's pretty cool looking. I plan on making a video with a corn snake. I always use different snakes for different videos, but I'm doing some more snake videos, like, really soon. How do you think bearded dragons are as pets? I've never had them, but I've never heard anything bad about them. Let's see. We have lots of black snakes and copperheads. Yep, same deal here. It's making its way through all this mud pretty well. Can someone verify that it is a he? Isn't the long tail? Yeah, I feel like that's generally a good way to gauge, but might just not be able to tell yet. Yeah, so here he is. I just thought I'd show you him, give you an unfortunate river cooter update. And I was hoping I could go down, right down this way, sort of. It goes all the way across. Actually, you'd probably be able to find this on Google Maps if you look hard enough. There's a small creek and it runs into a lake in the area. And I wanted to see how overflowed it was, because the biggest river in the state, the Eno River, is completely flooded, a ton of stuff. Lots of roads are flooded, lakes are flooded. I don't know, I don't want anyone or anything to get hurt, but I still think all the flooding is pretty cool, just to see all that, but I don't want to be a part of it. Flip it over, I can tell by the bottom. Let's get you, boy or girl. Hold on, it's got to focus. Let's get some. Yeah, it's not focusing. Phones are difficult. That's the best I can do right now, sorry. I think pointy nose and long tail equals alligator. Oh, you're talking about something different. Or wait, or maybe you're talking about an alligator snapping turtle, but I don't think they're in the state. Okay, there he goes. So, let's see, what else? Oh yeah, an update for anyone that's just joining. Firstly, unfortunately, if you didn't already hear, whoa, look at all those ants. I keep getting distracted. The river cooter that you might have seen in another video, unfortunately it ended up dying about 4 days after that video, or 4 days after finding it. The video was uploaded like a day before then, but I schedule all the videos, and it was some sort of internal issue, I guess, because there were no physical issues other than the back legs, but it didn't seem to be in any pain or anything, so that kind of sucks. Couldn't really do anything about it. But this is a snapping turtle. It was the same deal on the same road about 100 feet up. So I guess it's pretty cool to find this, even though the river cooter didn't turn... Oh, Drew, are you talking about... Yeah, it's pretty sad with the river cooter, but I'm mostly just angry that it happened so quickly, from doing so well, looking so cute on the Lego. But yeah. And then this is... You can see how tiny it is compared to my shoe. And yeah, so this... I'm gonna at least keep this probably for a festival I'm just about to go to next month. And he's just hanging out now. What kind of... It's just a common snapping turtle. Let's see. So, I'm gonna... Let's see, I didn't bring any enclosures, because I didn't expect to really find anything. Hold on, let's read the chat. What will you do with the baby snapper after the festival? I'm not sure. Well, you saw how abrupt the river cooter's death was, so I at least want to make sure he's doing okay, because he was acting weird at first. I think he was just dehydrated, but I gave him about 10 minutes before starting the live stream, and now he's looking good. Look at that shell. That shell is just really cool. Let's see. I really want a turtle now. Turtles are pretty cool, but they're the ones you need to think about the most before getting them, because you're stuck with them for the rest of your life, potentially, depending on how old it is when you get it. Like assuming I still have that box turtle, well, like I still have it right now, assuming I don't do anything with it, she's gonna outlive me, so. I really want to go to one of your shows, but I live in Texas. Yeah, it's pretty simple stuff. I just set up a little booth, bring some live animals, try and convince people snakes are cool. Sometimes it works. Get a bunch of kids to hold different animals. Can you keep that snapper? Well, by law I can keep it. There's no, like, they're not endangered or anything. Whoop. Where are your shows? I go to some different festivals with booths in North Carolina. I don't know if you've heard of Festifall. That's in Chapel Hill. Piedmont Wildlife Center does some. That's in Durham. Eno River Festival is also in Durham, I think. And that's at the Eno. Hopefully it won't still be flooded. So I think what I'm going to do next... I don't really want to have to carry this snapping turtle with me, because I'm sure she won't enjoy it. But obviously I don't want her to be in any danger here. So let's see. I'm trying to think if I have any enclosures with me. I have a bag of popcorn. Are you keeping her? I'm at least going to keep her for the next month so I can bring her to a little wildlife festival that I mentioned. Have you heard of Daniel Carter from Apple Herp Keeper? Yeah, I watch his videos. I don't know, I've been kind of missing him, but from what I've seen, he's really cool. Let's see. Put her back on the car. Put her on the back of the car. Oh yeah, I could just let her walk around in this big thingy. She probably won't mind that. Nothing will be able to spot it, I'm sure. I guess that works. Cause yeah, I want to take you down over here and hope that the connection doesn't go out. So bear with me for a second. No editing in live streams. You gotta be bored. I'm just gonna stick a few things in here with her. Like, let's see. I'm gonna take my bag with me. And I'll keep reading chat. Are you planning on getting another pet such as a snake or lizard? There aren't any plans right now. I'm thinking I want to start taking in more animals that need rehoming or rehabbing, and then I can either keep them or rehome them, because that would just be fun instead of, like, there's nothing wrong with buying from private breeders, but I would like to do some stuff. I guess I can turn this around. I don't know when garter breeding season is, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was right around this time. Yeah, I watch Camp Cannon. And he just hit 100,000 subs. My finger keeps getting in the way as I scroll. Where do you buy your mice? I get them from feedersource.com. They go to the Repticons that I'm near, so that's where I got them first, and I just keep ordering from them now. And it's way cheaper than like Petco or something. Hit me up if you need to rehome a snake. Yeah, it would be cool if I could like almost, instead of breeding, like take snakes in that need new homes and I'm losing my voice, I need some water, and then like, I don't know, post it on a site, maybe even just sell it as if it were captive bred, but just say like this snake was rehabbed, it had scale rot and the owners weren't caring for it, it's 5 years old and needs a new home for $50 or something to cover the rehab stuff or whatever. This water doesn't taste good, it's really old. Look at this turtle. It successfully climbed a tennis ball and she just fell off. I wish I lived where you could herp. Yeah, this is everything you see, like starting just about here. I'm currently on private property, but if you, as soon as you pass, like right past that thingy, it's 30,000 acres of public game lands, so that's pretty cool, which I didn't actually realize. Where should I get a blue-tongued skink? I always like going to expos to find them. Gotta keep my eye on the turtle, because then you can meet the breeders in person, you can meet the animals in person, but I'm guessing you could probably find some breeders online. Just check for reviews, make sure the reviews are all good. That turtle wants popcorn. Okay. So, what I'm going to do, I don't know, I think this is too big of an area. I get concerned. Wait, I might have something in my bag. Look at this mushiness. Let's see. I feed frozen thawed. I think it's always best to feed frozen thawed. It's better on the mouse, safer on the snake, but of course some snakes just refuse it. Where'd you buy your reptiles? I got Sunny, I'll just go in order, let's see. Sunny and Goldie, the ball python and leopard gecko, and Olive, and the sand boa. So 4 of my animals are from Repticon, 3 of which in the Raleigh Repticon in North Carolina, and then Sunny was Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And then a couple animals, Goby, the corn snake, and Franklin, the red ear slider. They're from people that didn't want them. And yeah, he's very sporty. A very sporty turtle. Let's see. And then a couple are wild caught. There's an amazing amount of bad reviews from LLL. My main concern with LLL is the fact that half of their animals are wild caught, and they have one building, I'm assuming. Well, they have multiple stores, but just thinking about all the potential parasites that could be going back and forth and gross bacteria, I'm just disappointed that they have to have so many wild caught animals. Hello, Reppy. I keep getting distracted by this chat when I'm trying to do stuff, but that's okay. I like seeing all the people here. Where would you recommend to buy a leopard gecko? Well, I bought mine from Big Daddy Geckos. You can find them on Facebook, and he was really cool. He gave me like $50 off, so go buy from him if you can find him. I don't know if he ships or not. LLL, that's where I get mine. Yeah, I would probably order from LLL still. I need to look more into trying to actually find some really good places. I know, it's so weird to think how big this turtle will get eventually. Like, including his tail, he'd probably go from just about here to maybe his tail might get, if the tail's like all the way extended, it would probably touch the other side. I would buy from LLL before I buy from BHB, but it's up to you. Would LLL be good to buy supplies? Yeah, I get all my supplies from Amazon. If you use the Amazon links in the description, I get paid a little bit. But just buying straight from the seller, like straight from ZooMed, it's never a bad idea. And I still need to update this text. How many of you remember this name? Because there's been about 14,500 new people that have subbed since I changed my name from NC Nature News to GoHerping. So a lot of you probably don't even know what that is. Let's see. Yep, snappers get pretty big. What's wrong with BHB? I've seen, like, I can't verify any of it, but I've seen bad reviews. I think some people got, like, sick animals, but I don't know. I've heard different things from, I'm like the third source, so you really shouldn't take my word on that. But yeah, I guess I can't edit stuff out, so I'll look more into it to actually try and find, I don't know, I could do a video on some different potentially cool things, or potentially cool breeders. I keep getting cute little shots of her. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Lots of people got mites with their BHB animals, I think. But again, I can't verify. Which is the best snake you have? Well, I can just pick one, but Gobi is the one I always bring to festivals because he just lets anyone mess with him. I dare you to pick him up. Well, I had to pick him up to get him off the road. Okay, there's a bug on my neck. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here, see how flooded this is. I don't know. I'm tempted to put the snapper in this bottle. It's a completely clean bottle. He'll get air and everything. I feel like it would be safest if he's just confined and can't move. I'll try and go down there quickly. Is that weird? I think it's fine. Let's see. If I just slide him in here, let him scoot down to the bottom. There we go. Looks pretty good, actually. I'm just gonna stick him right here. It'll just be for a couple minutes. And I won't put the top on. I won't screw it on. I'll just set it on so he can get... That might heat up fast. It's actually pretty cool out. I'll leave the top on. It's only like 60 degrees, so... I don't know. I'm pretty far from my house. Hello, Noah. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. I'm gonna drink out of that water bottle. Okay, it's just for a minute. There's a pretty nice breeze. It's pretty cool out. I probably need a light jacket, actually. I'm sure he'll be fine, and we can just go down here and see if we lose connection. I'll be back in a minute, little turtle. Can't see him in there. He should calm down in there. Actually, we just like scrubbed the cart super hard like a week ago, but it didn't last. And down we go. Ooh, it's nice and cloudy now. It's almost like the perfect temperature, but not exactly for herps. So, wow, this is usually completely dry. Let's see what else we can find that's flooded. How's your snake? I don't know which one you're asking about, but all the snakes are doing well right now. Just fed them all last night. They're all eating. Shadow, the wild-caught snake, he's almost completely fine with handling. I think I would be comfortable letting people at festivals touch him, just not hold him. Can you make more amphibian videos? Yeah, I don't do as much with amphibians. My only amphibians are the toads. I don't know. Whoa! It's like quicksand. If you have an interest in big lizards, I would love a tegu or savanna monitor, or both. That's probably my next purchase. Except that's going to be a while because I can't really afford it, especially with ad revenue dying. And I don't have the space. I would really like to get a boa, or like a blood python or something. It's so wet. So here's the 10. I'm sure there's nothing under here, because it's so wet and cold. Got lots of cockroaches or something. I'll check these later. I want to get down here kind of quickly, since we have that little snapper hanging out. But it should be fine. I hear some yellow jackets. Either yellow jackets are very painful, or I have a mild allergy to them, because I've been stung by them once, and my whole... Ooh, hold on. Stepping on a bunch of thorns. I could feel that pain from like my fingers down into my chest. You just killed the cockroaches. Actually, they were fine. It's hard to kill a cockroach. Have you ever thought of looking at Facebook to buy buy and sell shops for tegu? Hold on, I keep missing that message. There are some shops that buy and sell. I never thought about that. I don't know much about Facebook. Okay, so here we are. Here's the little thingy. That should be the challenge. If you can find this location on Google Maps, it's a power line clearing about 100 feet wide probably, and there's a creek that goes through it, and it's in North Carolina. That's gonna take you forever to find, but so here's a lot of water buildup. This is usually dry. 64 people are here. I better do something entertaining. I don't know how to do that. Let's check the connection. We're still good. Ooh, it smells like nature out here. Wow, this is a lot of water. So I guess you guys don't, wow. You might have, whoa, so many spider webs. It's possible you remember this from a pretty old video from last year. If I stand in the middle of this, I think just my head would be poking out. Maybe my chest. And yes, I am short, but it's a lot of water. Look at that. Here, let's get a stick to find out. Oh no, you're probably not as amazed as I am. But get very injured. That's funny. I don't know if I can agree with you there. Okay, let's see. Let me grab a stick. Jump in the river. I seriously don't know how deep this is. Okay, it's not too bad actually. I can't reach the middle. This is a shallow part. It's so cool down here. How tall are you? I think I'm like 5'3". Ever gonna make another dumpster diving video at Petco or PetSmart? Maybe. I don't want to do those videos too close together, but that other one got like 20,000 views so far. I actually just went by that Petco and the dumpster was all latched up. So the flow's going fast. Yeah, let's throw something in to see how fast that stream is. That's really fast. Too bad I don't have a kayak. Dude, you are short. I'm 5'7" in 6th grade. Well, good for you. Where are you from? I'm from and still live in North Carolina. I tried dumpster diving, but I chickened out because it was late and sketchy. Well, yeah, when Ethan and I did it, we purposely did it at the like brightest time of day, and I would always make sure to park where people could see us, so it didn't look like we were like hiding from them. That's a lot of water. So this, I don't want to give away my exact location, but, well, I'm not near my house right now, but This runs into Jordan Lake. So if you look up Jordan Lake on Google, whoop, more fire, the yellow jackets. If you look up Jordan Lake, this is one of the little thingies. Jump in, it's probably freezing. Because it's like 60 degrees, just in the air. Well, I guess the water would be the same temperature. Hold on, let's see how cold it is. Not that I'm gonna go swimming in it. Would be a good sized tank for a 5-foot ball python. I'd say in between a 30 and 50. So 40 gallons probably a good sweet spot. There's really no limit on size as long as you add a lot in the enclosure so they feel nice and secure. Like a 100 gallon just full of stuff would be a lot better than a completely empty 40 gallon. That is freezing. Well, not freezing, but who was it this when we jump in? I think it was Noah. I guess Noah knows what freezing is better than I do up in Canada. Did you ever go herping in other states? I haven't yet, and I also can't really ID much in other states. So that's something. First, I need to just get around the state more. Oh, that wasn't Noah. It was Arlene. Sorry. Go find reptiles. I think it's too cool. I just want to come down here to see how full it was. I don't want to leave the snapping turtle up there. So if you're new here, I'll give you the same little update. Do you want to see me or the places I'm walking? I'd rather see the other stuff, but... so the river cooter, you might remember, this is just my third little update. Well, third update in this stream. Unfortunately, the river cooter ended up dying about 4 days after finding it. Kind of out of breath. Because... Wait, what's Noah saying? You please... Oh, me? No thanks. I don't know what the issue is. I guess it was something internally. But it's weird because it took a long time to kick in and end up killing it. Wait, you want a face reveal? I'm not ready for a face reveal. But yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. It didn't seem to be in any pain at all the whole time. You could keep the snapper. I'll at least keep it for a bit. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about the cooter. Because I really don't know much else about what happened. Other than it kind of sucks. Was the river cooter bleeding? No, there wasn't anything. Like, other than the back legs not working, which clearly showed some sort of spinal or brain injury. You couldn't see any issues. So, my best guess is something tore, so maybe something was leaking internally, because it wasn't bleeding internally either, because that would have killed it within a number of hours. But it was like 24 times 4. I don't know what that is. Whatever that is, that many hours. I haven't caught any garter snakes. That's kind of weird. It's like everyone's always talking about garter snakes, and I never see them. Maybe they're just more fans of the housey areas and not the actual woods. Kind of like deer. Was it in pain? It looked completely fine to me. It wasn't eating, but it was moving around. It would wake up, swim around, go to sleep. It was all good. So I think it was completely fine. And I guess it died in its sleep. Because it just looked like it was basking, but it was weird. Oh yeah, well, I guess you're the king of garter snakes now, Noah. What was it, like 18? Okay. Walking and talking through woods is hard. It's probably not, but... Snapper and turtle's still hanging out. He calmed down. Let's make sure it's not too warm in here. Let him walk out. He's like, nope, I'm hanging out in here. I don't want to shake him. And no, he's really hanging out in there. Guess his little hide is in the sun now, so I'll make sure to watch it. Oh, what was your question? Can we get a vote for names if you keep the snapper? Sure, I'm terrible at names. People always say that. I don't try to ignore questions, I just miss a lot while I'm talking. Oh, would you recommend Leachianus? Is that how you say it? Geckos, gargoyles, or cresties? If I was getting one, I would get a gargoyle. But I think they're all cool. Thoughts on Bosque and Savannah monitors? I would love a Savannah monitor. This thing is gonna get hot. I need to get the turtle out. Because it's sunny now. Boop. I need to put this phone down so I can use two hands and not shake it around. But yeah, Savannah monitors obviously need a lot of space and time, but that would be cool. What a great angle this is. You have to herp in California. That's pretty far. But if I ever go to California, I'll make sure to do lots of herping all over. Yeah, we did get the phone back. I think like 80% of the comments were just asking if we got the phone. And we did get the phone. I just thought it was kind of funny to make it unclear in the edit, because I showed us getting it. This snapper does not want to come out. Shake. He's eager to hang out in there. Let me turn it around. Maybe it just wants to crawl upwards. Should herp in the UK. I don't even know about any reptiles in the UK. Name him Snappy. I think it's better if I get a bearded dragon and a corn snake / ball python, or get two snakes and forget the beardy. Personally, I like getting things just like one at a time. I don't know, I like having variety. Like, I like trying to keep the lizards and snakes balanced. I actually had this one idea I haven't told anyone about. I just thought of it kind of on the way here. But people will contact me sometimes asking if I'll take animals, and some of them I can't take. Now he's looking out. But I don't know, I thought it'd be kind of a cool idea if I like got a bunch of connections of people around the country or around the continent, and try and get as many as possible that can take animals in, and then like get us all together on a site. So then if someone has a ball python they can't care for, then we find the person closest to them and they can go get it, and then we can resell it or something, or rehab it or keep it. I don't know, I just thought that'd be cool, if that makes any sense. I can't get the snapping turtle out. Alright, I'm just gonna flip it over. It's gonna kind of plop out probably. We got it. How do you fix the audio? Mine's broken. I don't know what you're talking about. Are there 70 people here? I don't... See, that's what scares me about live streams, is I get scared talking in front of a group of 10 people. I kind of forget that there's real people talking to me right now. Enter the strike zone with the baby snapper. Didn't he just upload a snapping turtle bite video? Let's get ours going. For some views. See how far she can walk. So I don't know what else to say or do. That was kind of all I had planned. It's about to rain now. The flooding's about to continue. Can you hear that wind? Uh-oh, we lost the snapper. She's feeling mud. Well, snappers love them some mud, so. Where'd you find it? Yeah, for new people here, this snapper was in actually the same place as the river cooter I found a couple weeks ago, just about 100 feet further up the road. I thought it was dead, but I stuck her in some water and she started swimming around. So, she's all good now. All streamers are fake AF. This is genuinely your passion. Well, thank you, Henry. I don't know, there's some other cool streamers. cars keep. Every car, can you see it? Okay, that one didn't stop. Some other cars just stopped. I don't know if they're like taking a picture of me or something or what. Cause I'm so famous. No, but to like report me or something. Even though I'm allowed to be here. Like I said, I'll probably keep it at least for a month because a festival's coming up. I like to keep animals right around the festivals and then release some of them. So I can show people the different natives in the area. It's definitely about to rain though. See, we were right under those clouds a minute ago. Now we're stuck with this. Should I get a turtle or lizard? I would say generally speaking, lizards, well, generally speaking, lizards are probably going to be easy. No, you can't really make a generalization of that because there's so many different ones. I will be a BioBlitz. That's the one I'll have the snapper at, assuming she'll do okay. Let me wait for this plane. I'll just go ahead and say though, I'm scared it's going to be really awkward when people know who I am. Because some of you like already know at least basic stuff about me. But I don't know. I already get super awkward talking to people. So just be warned. Just remind me that you are on this stream. And it'll still be awkward, but I'm sorry. We'll just pay attention to the animals and pretend like we're not here. Where are you right now? I'm on the edge of some public game lands in the Piedmont of North Carolina. Let's see, I'll let her. She has a lot of energy. I almost feel like we should just ride the roads again, see if there's anything else. But it'll be hard to do that with a stream. Are there more people? Well, there are houses over there, so. I'm not at Bush Creek. I haven't heard of that. Name him Crunch. Yeah. Okay, I can't get to focus. There's no focus option or anything. I need my manual focus. Okay, well, that's all I have to say. Pretty much. I don't know if you have any other questions or comments about anything. Here comes another car. Let's see if it awkwardly stops. Let's put ya boy, the snapper, over here. Let's see. I was wondering what a good snake would be for me. I have a bearded dragon for about 7 years. Whoops, comment disappeared. And I want an active snake, but one that's still manageable. Well, I love ball pythons, but they're not very active. They are at night, but you might want to look at some different colubrids like corn snakes, milk snakes, king snakes. And there's lots of cars, so I'm going to go somewhere else, and it's about to rain. But you have lots of options. I can't think of any more right now. Also, well, I'll go ahead and ask here, are there any specific videos you would like to see? I'm going to record some stuff today. And then, of course, just keep recording things, but I don't know, any specific topics, animals, how-tos, tutorials, updates, whatever you want to see. Because this is a good place to ask. And I'll see if anyone has anything. I'm going to put the snapper back in a cup holder. You should do a night video. It would be cool to do some more night herping. Cage tours, live streams, whoops. Snake videos, snake stuff. Kenyan sandboa care. I do need to do that. That shouldn't be too hard because they're simple. Hide sizes, snake stuff. Snakes do, well, I think my top 6 viewed videos are all about ball pythons. Also, my ball python complete care guide, I really need to make a new one of those. Because I've learned a lot since then. I need to update a lot of info in it. And it makes up like 10% of all my views. DIYs, blue tongue care. Yep, I'm doing blue tongue skink care soon. Which I guess I can go ahead and say it. I actually have a shop coming. You might have seen me accidentally put it in a couple descriptions. But there will be an online store hopefully within the next month with some different things that you can buy, hopefully including some actual like unique lizard food stuff, including blue tongue skink. So I want to wait for that to come out before I do the blue tongue skink guide. How do I convince my parent to let me get a snake? Don't put it all on them at once, but gather lots of info. I guess kind of work on it little by little, but just get all the info you need, work out all the money. I don't know. I don't know your parents, so I don't know how difficult it'll actually be, but hopefully there'll be an online store. Oh, not like a retail store, but a GoHerping store. Heat pads versus heat pads for leopard geckos. I don't know what you mean by that. What to do if your ball python won't eat. I don't know if that's a video idea or you're just asking now. But it's pretty normal for them to go off feed. Mostly you just got to keep trying to feed them. Maybe try smaller size. Maybe try warming it up a little bit more. Lights versus heat pads. I actually just did a video on different types of heating, so that should help. And I did a video on different types of lights for leopard geckos. Should I get a salamander? Salamanders are really cool. You don't see them too often because they generally burrow, but I kept a marble salamander for a couple months and released it, so that was cool. But I'm the same age as you, and I still... Well, if you're living in your parents' house, then you need their permission for stuff, which makes sense that you're living with them. Tips on thermometer. My ball python hurt himself on the zoom at thermometer. What happened? Did he like get tangled up or something? Are there more cars coming? It's getting cold now. Let's get a cloud shot. It's getting intense. Okay. How do you pronounce that species? I don't even want to say it. I'm going to say it wrong. The AXOLOT, what was it? TLS. I have no idea how to say that. Juvenile invertebrates. I have some slight arachnophobia, especially with centipedes. I don't know if I can do that. How much longer will the stream be on? Oh, axolotl. Axolotl. Well, thank you. Guess that wasn't too hard. Yeah, I'll probably end it in like 2 minutes. Wow, this has been 48 minutes already. But we can get one last look at the snapper. Ooh. I might do a video on it, I don't know. That'd be a pretty short video. I might just wait for something else to talk about it in. But here's your last look at the snapping turtle. And yeah. Thanks for... Do it longer. I don't know what else to talk about. I missed a couple more things, I think. When are you gonna let your snakes breed? Well, I don't have any to breed right now. Except for Sunny, I might breed him next year. How did it flood? Lots and lots of rain. It rained for about 2 days straight. If you rewind the stream a bit, you can see this tiny creek that I usually go to. And it was filled to the top. Almost. And a lot of places in the area are flooding. Just talk. I'm terrible at talking. I'll let the snapper get a little bit more water before we go because I'm almost out. With some very muddy water. Let's get some clearer water. I'll probably just stick him in a small plastic enclosure for now. Or a 10-gallon. Nothing too fancy. Easiest reptile to look after. Corn snakes, leopard geckos, ball pythons, crested geckos. Let's let him hang in the water. This is actually how I realized it was alive. Because I thought he was dead, and then I stuck him in some water like this. And he started swimming. It's hard to catch adult snapping turtles, just because they're so... Whoop, he's going downstream. Because they're huge, and they could potentially take a finger off or just break it. But I don't think this guy can do much. He was on a road. Do you put them in a water or land cage? I would consider them, well, honestly, I didn't really think about that. Because snappers tend to, like, they don't like swimming. I guess because they're so huge and dense. But they do like to, like, hang out in the mud. So I'll look into that. Okay. It's been 50 minutes. So I'll go ahead and end it off because I've run out of stuff. And I can go do some actual videos that'll hopefully be interesting. Yeah, half land, half water. Probably something like that. But that'll be it for this stream. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you whenever I do something else. Also, follow me on Instagram because I don't know why. Go_herping. Okay, bye. Thanks.